I just want to say, I wish that some of y'all just wake the fuck up.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is.
If you this shit, you're not even a fart. 13 million views. Something about I don't know how to say it because it's not my money. It's not my price range. Bouncy hammer, miss. I don't know what to call that now. But whatever they call that bag or brand or who cares. But I look like a bum. Yo, this bitch is telling y'all in your face, I don't give a fuck. All I have to do is shake my ass, I'm making money. What am I doing? I'm here talking about, hey, can the presidents, can y'all come together? So that we don't have other people just dying for no reason and this going on. I'm like, hey, let's, think for ourselves, where Icespice is thinking for herself, right? Because honey said, I look like a bum. I just gotta shake my ass. I got a French nigga, like, and here I am, shaking my ass. I'm like, hold up. Can we get some rights? Can we talk about the indigenous people? Can we talk about the LGBTQ plus community that are the homeless, that are in jail? I mean, don't get me wrong, others are, but like, can we get some food, housing, healthcare, education? Icespice was not getting an education. What's that girl name? Meg Thee Stallion does not have an education. Honey has a degree. Honey told y'all, I'm doing this while I'm getting my degree. Anyway, let me take this off so I can wrap my hair. Having your hair down is one of the best things. Okay, I'm not saying who to vote for. You all think for yourself. I'm just saying, think of your children's future. Your children's future. Not your future. Think ahead. Your children's future. Because we have books now. We have education. Y'all so scared about, oh my God, AI is gonna take over. They're gonna take all of them robots don't even work. And me, I ready for AI because them humans don't even fucking work. So I'm all for AI. Y'all the ones that's scared because y'all don't know how to function. Ooh. I would say sorry, but I know I'm telling the truth. So there's no sorry. Y'all don't know how to function. If you knew how to function, there's no reason to be scared of AI. But if you can't function because you don't know how to independently think for yourself, and you think these people really give a fuck about you, look at where we are. Why food's so expensive? I got all common cards. They said, so this says, okay, they're all in the 40s. I get in the middle, 47, 41, 45. I would say definitely, but people need to work on. So energize your whole being. So energize your entire self. Be present. Like, I don't know how much people really scan their body from head to toe, toe to head, wherever you want to start, fingertips to come inside. But how do I feel? How do I feel? What am I feeling presently? What's going internally with me? Acknowledge your inner child. Oh, yeah. So acknowledge your inner child. That is that during that 6 months where you're learning to soothe yourself, you're learning to, I can do this, I can stand up, I can formulate them words that you're doing. I am a big boy, I am a big girl, I can do whatever I want. I'm just gonna read the card, see what happens, and then be done. It's almost 40 minutes. 47. I feel energized, healthy, and well. Let's see, to remind you the importance of keeping an active mind and an active body and staying mentally and physically strong. To be able to survive in our everyday lives, we have to maintain a certain energy level. When we are refreshed and energized, we are less likely to suffer from mental and physical illnesses as we keep our minds and bodies active and positive. Our physical and spiritual temple gains fertility, health, and wellness. The filter and more active we are, the more endurance we will have. The card is a rhombic decahedron. I don't know, 12. You know, people do not know what a rhombus is. This thing in the middle, a rhombus, which is a diamond. Oh, y'all really need to pay attention to parallelograms. Like, they were teaching y'all something. Let me stop. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the sacred geometry of this. Practical application. Take the time to walk, ride a bike, or swim, practice meditation or yoga, spend time with your friends and laugh, or find some solitude to nurture yourself within the comfort of your own space. By staying energized and balanced on all levels, we gain a stronger connection to earth and a stronger connection to spirit. The pathway from the base to the crown opens, allowing for clear channeling while being able to ground spiritual energies into the physical body. And then the card numerology for this is 41. I want to be done. I need to take a shower. Your inner child. The wonder of childhood is alive in me, and the joy of youth sets me free. This card has appeared today to remind you to nurture your inner child. As we get older, we often neglect our inner child or block it out because of emotional, mental, or physical wounds we may have suffered as a child. We tend to subconsciously abandon the self and put up walls and blocks to protect ourselves from a more hurt or neglect. But by denying the inner child, we cause ourselves more pain and neglect the part of ourselves that needs the most protection and nurturing. If we nurture it, it will give us so much joy. What will you do today to allow your inner child to come out and play? The sacred geometry. The egg is a symbol of fertility and new life. Within the egg is a octahedron. Just in case y'all don't know shapes. Let me stop. Within a cube or a hexagon, we start life being convinced with the sacred chakra and are birthed through into our physical via the base chakra, which is the representation of the cube. Our first 7 years of life are said to be imprinted within our base chakra. Catholic have something else within the first 7. That's when you're like with God and can communicate and stuff like that. But 7, magical number. The inner child is a representation of the platonic solid as the octahedron works with the heart. These are the years where we are most impressible. So for the first 7 years, that's when you can really form a child. Like their thoughts, who are they? How do you build and strengthen them? And they get their self of self. Because by 8, when they realize who the fuck they are, either you have a force to reckon with, or you're like, you got a force to reckon with. So by 8, that's when you definitely, that child's stuck there. Not that child stuck there. It's just like, is that child still growing, developing, or can it not handle certain things? So to see our inner strength and beauty and know that to see our inner strength and beauty and know that abuse of self is not the answer, the road to recovery will be powerful. The abuse of self. I've reflected just in my journey. This is an abuse to some of self. I'm causing myself pain. And that's, no offense, because I was going through a lot. That's what I wanted. I wanted to feel myself again. I wanted to feel alive. I wanted to feel I have a sense of, this is a sense of control just going through life. I'm at 30, being honest. Those that don't want to really like just reflect on why you put in so much ink on you and covering yourself, other than me reflecting on this is literally how I felt and this is the best way I can put it out, because I wasn't marking my skin so I can know what my name is. I know who the fuck I am, no offense, but I know who the fuck I am. So I'm not wasting ink, my body, and potentially poisoning my skin for no damn reason. So no offense, but it's a part where it's just like, this is how I wanted to feel alive. That honestly, after learning some stuff, I'm like, you know what? If quantum jumping really and you couldn't get back into your body, at least I have my tattoos to remind myself you are in your body. Because this is, nobody has this type of tattoo, you know? But that's just, you know, my crazy head. But this is for me. So the road to recovery will be powerful. I'm not trying to get tattoo artists out of business. Trust and believe, I love me some tattoos. But there's a part of, this is my temple, this is me. And I will go back to history, indigenous, other things did get tribal tech, you know? So that's how I put it in my head of why the fuck God put me on this earth to look so cute and be so cute and tatted. Okay, so, but the road to recovery is powerful. It may take time, but once you set your intention to help yourself and re-engage with the most precious part of your being, your inner child, life will take on a whole new meaning. You see, in Barbie, when they went to see Crazy Barbie, we crazy. So when they went to see Crazy Barbie, and she had that drawing in the back where it had a big person and a little child, and she said, go fix your inner child. And nobody wants you to go see Barbie because they don't want you to heal. Yeah, go see your inner child, because when they tell you it's crazy out in the real world and I hope you survive. And then she get depression. But at the end of it, she put them flats on, because why, we wearing high heels to school and college. She put them flats on. And at the end of it, she was just like, okay, I'm ready for my vagina now. I want to make babies and reproduce. So to reconnect to the world of child's play, a world without responsibilities. My kids are like, I can't stay in high school, or I don't like middle school. And I'm like, y'all just don't have friends. It's so rude, but you just don't feel welcomed, y'all. I love school. I was skipping certain classes by going to the bathroom for a little bit to go to a teacher's class to bother a child in a class because I was bored. And I could get away with it because I know the information. Either I get a B and I pass, I don't care. I get a C, who cares? My parents are just gonna be upset. But like, I mean, I could have gotten probably better in college and more money if I, you know, pushed myself. So I understand there, but I'm sitting with a PhD person and they're like, damn, my PhD had blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, ooh. And then I went to a job where the guy's like, oh, you sound great, do clinical for your PhD. And then 6 months later or less, he was like, don't even do your PhD, forget it, enjoy life. So without responsibilities, I was looking at this girl's nails. I'm like, girl, enjoy being a kid. You don't have to pay for them nails. Allow yourself to ride the wave of your imagination. Get your hands dirty, build sandcastles, play on the swing. Sometimes when I'm really having just a really, really, really bad, overwhelming, I go sit on the swing. My dog just looks at me like, bitch, what's wrong with you? And I just sit there. I look outside, I look at the sky, and I just allow myself to calm the fuck down. Remember, life ain't about none of this bullshit. You're trying your best, and bitch, it's good enough. Watching children movies gives you joy and can lead to another reality. Reawaken your inner child and set yourself on a path for deeper and meaningful healing. The numerology of this is 6. I am so thankful I'm a PBS kid. One, it's always free because education, you know. So PBS, even in the Caribbean, was free. Like, it was something that was always on, always had good cartoons. But I got so much learning. And they teach you healthy relationships between a boy and a male and a female. Because when people really look me in my eyes like I'm fucking an alien and stupid, and I'm like, I can have male friends and not have sex with them. That is their problem. That is their problem. That is their problem. I might be like, ooh, at one point, but then something where I'm like, oh, hell no. And after that, oh, hell no, because I see through people. It's okay. I just accept you for who you are. And after that, we're friends. Period. Even with girls, like I am attracted to girls, but once I'm like, oh hell no. I don't want to be rude. We're just friends, and it's just the way it is. It's like you're attracted to somebody for a reason. Once everything else comes down, hell no. And then you move on. Friends. If you can keep up with just who they are, friends. If not, move on. But like, people really be questioning me, and I'm like, I really need to go get some chapstick. I'm starting to have something. This is my last one. But yeah, nah. I can be friends with males and not do anything. It's possible. PBS kids can teach your kids that. Instead of romanticizing about them or being obsessed with them, PBS kids can teach your kids to have healthy boundaries between a male and a female. So let's do a reflection card so I can get the fuck out of here. Reflect upon life's experience. I honor all my life experiences as they have created the person I am today. You gotta accept all your past selves. Me, I was a hoe at one point. It wasn't that long, but it was like a short stretch where it was like, bitch, what the fuck were you doing? But then there's a point where I'm like, girl, thank God you heal. And then there's a point where I'm like, girl, thank God you know your worth. And then I'm at the point where I'm just like, should I be a hoe again? Because, you know, it's like beginning in my 30s. Or should I really respect myself and be like, okay, cool. Like, I am ready for this motherhood almost. So I did something where I told this guy about it, and he's like, I respect that. And after that, I'm like, that's why I'm doing it. I bought myself a ring. I went to the crystal store and I got me a little ring that is for balancing both your physical and your spiritual. And I told the guy, I was like, I'm not really doing or like taking this off till a man is ready to put a ring on me. Other than that, I'm taken. Because I will lock eyes with this guy at the grocery store and I have to walk faster because I know he wants to talk to me and I don't want to. All I did was acknowledge you. We don't need to talk. We do not. I don't want to be rude. I just want to get my groceries and go. Now, it could spark into my love life, but I already saw you and I knew it wasn't it. So let's just move on, okay? So this is where all my life experiences, the thoughts that, damn, bitch, you stupid. Like, I really thought I knew nothing. I was like, how do these people understand inorganic chemistry? What are you seeing? Sacred geometry? But I'm like, what are you seeing? I'm like, why am I so stupid? I was chasing a boy, so my mind was not open enough to see into a world that doesn't physically exist, into a reality that they put for us. So, yeah.